Hello, everyone.
Well,
Sorry to interrupt,
that's fine.
instructor. But I'll be introducing today.
Actually, I'll be introducing us because I'm adding this in post, and today we're doing part 2 of the Platypus Cheating Run.
And of course, you're here with me, your host Adam, and the two
Geniuses that are always helping me out.
instructor and the Gungeon.
Let's be fair.
You do know I am recording this
idea?
audio. I
Whose
can cut out
idea?
whatever I want.
Okay, whose idea was it to start this channel? I think it's
Howard. It was more of a group. It was a group effort more than anything, to be honest.
Oh
Anyways,
yeah, but
let's
I mean,
introduce the video,
suggested it.
which
Think
is,
about it. It was a group idea.
guys, Platypus. We gotta get back to Platypus. So, here we have the second cheating run.
I do have to
video.
say that this game's pretty clay.
Yeah, it's really nice. I really like this game. But yeah, we're doing level 3 and 4 today. Our final Platypus video for the time being. So if you want more shooters, then you have to see our Gradius Guidance series once that comes out. Hopefully soon.
Well, I mean, Platypus is good too, but I mean, Gradius more
Yeah.
fun.
You've never
like-
played Gradius, you liar.
I played the SNES, or the NES, sorry. The NES version.
The SNES
Yeah.
Gradius 3 is better than the Gradius 1 on the NES. That's my opinion.
The NES is good. The NES, I like the NES. Though it's not as good as the Genesis.
Genesis has
Ugh.
more bass.
Genesis was horrible.
What do you
wasn't.
mean? It's better
Yeah,
than
it was.
the NES, at least as far as hardware.
Actually, as far as like processing, the Sega Genesis was the faster of the two for processing power.
It was faster than the SNES as well. It had a higher clock speed. However, it's difficult to compare clock speeds. But the SNES had a lot of slowdown problems, especially in 2D shooters, which was a problem.
And also the Sega Genesis games are very unique. The illustrated,
Yeah, I suggest Thunder Force and Gaiaris. Those are really nice.
I suggest Contra Hardcore.
Yeah,
That's fun.
Hardcore. At least that's how I think it's pronounced.
Actually, let me look it up.
Anyways, this volcano is very difficult when it's not a cheating run. You see those red rocks, you have to avoid those or you die. But
Hardcore.
since it's a cheating run, we can just go straight right through them, which is nice. And also these gold coins rain out of the volcano, so I guess the volcano produces gold that's, well, already formed into a gold coin, which is pretty convenient, especially for the residents around here. As long as you don't get hit in the head with a rock, you get all the free money you want.
One thing which I don't like about this game,
What?
about Platypus,
Yeah?
is that it's doesn't have this. It's a very nice, pretty game, but I like the Gradius game. It just doesn't have that diversity that like Gradius, Gaiden, or
I disagree. I think the graphics in this game are very varied. Like with
Adam.
the
Adam.
levels
Would
and
you agree
such.
with me?
Yes, there's a lot of repeated textures and enemies.
Look at the
and attack
backgrounds.
types.
And also you haven't, there's a lot of different ships that you haven't even seen yet. Very varied enemies and such. And you didn't see that volcano before either. My favorite level, level 3 of level 3, I guess, is coming up soon. Area 3, I suppose. I don't know.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. finding recording software for this stuff is very difficult, by the way. I probably should go through that. I started out with Audacity and it turns out it doesn't work well with Windows 10, at least with my audio drivers. It says that port audio failure or something like that, and basically makes it useless because it can't play sound or record sound. Turns out the alpha version is the one you need on Windows 10. Too bad I didn't know that, so I got WavePad 3, which allows you to do like 5 recordings before it tells you can't save MP3s anymore, which basically makes the software useless again until you buy it. So I went back to Audacity, got the alpha version, and now it's working fine. But yeah. Anyways.
You know, there are few games which are entirely underrated. This being one of them, and Cave Story being the other.
Underrated? I don't think Cave Story is really underrated. I think it's gotten pretty good praise, however, except by Johnny. I'm not a big fan of his review. Like,
now, let's look. I'm gonna look up the reviews for Cave Story.
They're pretty good. But yeah, if you know Johnny. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the glitch again. I love that glitch. And if you ask why I like Area 3 so well, is because it gives you rockets and gives you all these green ships to destroy. It's so much fun in Cheating Run. But anyways, what I was saying about Johnny's review, he said that for Cave Story that you can probably get Meteor games for the same price. I was like, what games? The game is, Cave Story's free. I don't know what these Meteor games are, but I'd like to see them because I don't believe them.
Cave Story Plus wasn't free, was it?
No, but Cave Story's free, and Cave Story Plus is basically the same thing. Glitch again.
But Cave Story Plus is like the best, right?
Not necessarily. If you don't really like the new graphics of Cave Story Plus that much, then it doesn't matter. By the way, 245%. That's great too.
I really hate the new Cave Story graphics.
I don't blame you really, but I like them myself. And the new music, the new soundtracks in Cave Story Plus aren't anything really to write home about. Sure, I like the Danny Baranowski tracks, but they're still not as good as the original. And the new tracks are just awful. I don't understand why they bothered. They basically stripped out all the percussion.
The one thing which I really hate about the graphics is that it takes a simple 2D world that looked great already, and then it tries to improve it with the 3D when it doesn't look good 3D.
Cave Story?
Yeah.
It's not really 3D in Cave Story Plus.
What 3D?
In Cave Story 3D for the 3DS, they made it 3D and it looks, well, terrible, really.
Oh.
But thankfully, Cave Story Plus is cheaper, easier to find, supports better controllers, obviously. And it's pretty much the definitive version of the game if you like the new graphics. Anyways, we're getting pretty close to the level 3 boss, which is this submarine, and he's pretty nasty. He's usually where I die in the when I'm playing this game normally. I often time him out. If you don't know what that means, in these sort of games you're able to time out mini bosses in which if you survive long enough to them, then they're just leave. It's sort of anticlimactic, but at least you still win. I just love this scene where you're entering the city. By the way, I forgot to tell you the story of this game, which was that the people of Colostropolis, which is the city we're entering, they need to expand, but they don't have enough space, so they invade Mongolia, which Mongolia only has one fighter, ironically enough, and it's you, the platypus. So you go out and kill every thing, basically. And that's a story for Adam if he really needs it. Are you guys still there? I think they left me. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Sorry about that. I had to do something with the dog.
Alright. Adam says the call is silent. Do you know any way to...
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Anyways, here's the third
Just
level
checking.
boss, which, as you can see, I'm doing it very slowly and
Bro, it's
carefully, just
killing
like
me.
the second one.
Instructor,
and
can
carefully.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, now. Sorry, I had a thing to do with the puppy.
Ah.
I had to make sure that he didn't bark.
Alright. Yeah, that would totally mess up the video.
We can just cut that out.
I'm working the audio, so you can't see. I love that tiny forklift in the background. Like, I can imagine Anthony Flack having to sculpt a little forklift for this.
Have you noticed that Sans looks like the Good Ending Cave story boss?
Remember that Adam hasn't played the good ending.
But have you noticed, Mr. Structor?
No, not really.
I mean, put up 2 screens and look at it.
Well, I know what you mean now. I know what they both look like. But yeah. Anyways, we're entering level 4 soon. After I juggle these rockets back and forth. And you'll see my icon, I believe. My icon for like Google Plus and such is in level 4.
Bum 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 bum.
You'll see soon enough.
Did you seriously change your Skype picture to Watership down?
Oh, I changed it to Bigwig, yeah.
Bigwig.
Yeah, it's the poster for the Martin Rosen film, which, oh yeah, by the way, I do have a story starting my series, which is Structor's Movie Hunt. And I'll give you tips about how to hunt down Blu-rays, obscure Blu-rays like Watership Down, which is only a very selective release in the United States and very difficult to come by, relatively. You can get online alright, but in stores. So, I decided to hunt this movie down today. Now, if you want to hunt a movie, you gotta be very sneaky, you gotta have quiet footsteps. If they hear you, they run, they bolt.
You have to be a savage bunny.
I suppose, but anyways, so I went first to FYE, which is the last known video store.
Is a rabbit your... because you like Watership Down so much, is a rabbit your spirit animal?
I don't know, really. So does that like correspond to the date you're born or something? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, anyways, went to FYE first, and they didn't have it, which was to be expected. Then I went to Barnes & Noble, which actually has a decent selection of films. And I looked in the foreign film section because the British film didn't find anything but Japanese films, so I don't know why they call it foreign film, they just should call it Japanese films. But anyways.
Because the anime!
And then I turned around and there was an entire shelf full of Criterion films, which Criterion is the company that made the Watership Down re-release. So I looked through it, went directly to the end where the W section was, and I found it. I was really surprised, like I really didn't expect that. And then I looked at the price. It was $40. It's like, oh, you win this time.
Did you
I
actually
guess
get
I'll
it?
have to buy it on Amazon or so.
Did you get it?
No. Like, I'm not paying an extra $15 just to get it in store. So I guess I'll have to we'll have to get away this time. during the
But
movie.
it's water ships down.
Yeah. Wash it down. By
You just
the way,
can't do that.
the artwork for like my Sky picture is the original poster for the film, which is a heck of a lot better than the American DVD release. Something funny about the American DVD release was they thought, I guess somebody thought it'd be funny to market the film to kids, even though it's not really a kids film or so. It has, from what I hear from people who've seen it, it's quite violent at times. So
Well, it kinda is.
they put a bunch of cute rabbits on the cover and such. Really doesn't represent the film at all. I'm really confused what they were thinking. Did they even see the film or whatever? In fact, when Richard Adams was trying to publish the book, he went to 13 different publishers and they turned him down. Oh yeah, by the way, there's my other icon, the lightning.
So you have
That's my favorite weapon in the game, by the way.
lightning.
But
beam.
anyways, yeah, that's the best weapon in the game. It makes it really easy. But anyways,
Why do you have lightning beams?
because it's a power up, and I have like 85 seconds of it too. But anyways, so he went to like 13 different publishers
Seriously?
trying to, yeah.
Oh yeah, hopefully we'll do some arrow flash.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, anyways.
Arrow flash. Hopefully we'll have some arrow flash for you all.
Alright. Now, so, Richard Adams, he went to 13 different publishers and they, turned down his book because they said that, younger children wouldn't want to, read it because it's too high of language. The language is too adult, and older kids wouldn't want to read a story about rabbits. And of course, Richard Adams was really irritated because he never said it was a children's book. It's not a children's book. So, eventually found someone, which Rex Collins, I believe, and he helped publish the book. It's sort of like Platypus, the story of how Platypus was published, except Mike Bowe instead of Rex Collins and Anthony Platt instead of Richard Adams.
But yeah, we might have some
However,
arrow flash for you.
yeah.
For the people who don't know, Arrow Flash is a Sega Genesis 2D shooter, side scroller
Yeah.
in space.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah,
actually played that
side-scrollers.
game. This will
And
be a
it's really-
channel that is very heavy with shooters, of course, and hopefully I can get some people from the Shmups forum to come over.
Ooh. Well,
I've been
Yeah.
posting some things on there, hopefully some
Arrow
people
Flash
will
is a
be happy.
very, very, very pretty game.
But yeah. Oh, there's the glitch again. I love that glitch.
Is it a purposeful glitch or a...
What do you mean? Like, did the creator added it on purpose, or did I use it on purpose? Because I definitely used it on purpose. I don't know what if the creator knew about the glitch or not. It's not something exclusive to a cheating run, by the way. The only way you're able to do it in a normal run, though, is using this lightning tool, though. This lightning power. That's the only way.
There will be some Skyrim coming out.
Yeah, we're doing another roleplay with Skyrim. That'll be good.
And that's gonna be pretty good.
it's one of our, what do you call it?
Role-playing?
Yeah, roleplay series.
I just love how I'm able to get over 100%. I mean, that was the funniest thing when I first saw it.
Yours truly, Adam, is gotta be a demon. And I get to
Yeah,
kill
he's
him.
a demon.
I hope.
Kill me? No.
We'll see what happens with this story.
I'll be committing suicide a lot in that series.
It's a good thing Adam can resurrect him, teleport him away right before he commits suicide. Yeah. Anyways,
What? Am I the
anything
only one that
else?
thinks those little spaceships that you were just destroying look kind of like goldfish crackers that we all used to eat when we were younger?
Yeah, they are.
Used to. Some people still do.
You're a little kid.
Hey, no, goldfish crackers are good still.
Ugh.
Cheez-Its are better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
better.
Well, I like both equally. I like goldfish maybe a bit more.
Anyways, I paused for a second here. Should come back in. But anyway, anything else you want to say about this game? We got a little bit more before the final boss. Nothing?
So stricter.
Yeah.
If you had to choose between living in this game and living in Undertale, where would you rather live?
Undertale. As long as
But if
I'm
you had the
the
choice-
human.
But if you had the choice of living in Undertale or Cave Story,
Undertale again because, well, can't really say because not all of us have seen the Cave Story good ending.
what if you were Curly Braces?
Undertale? I mean, she's not a monster. She's
What if you were a Migma?
do they count as monsters?
Mamiga? Or not a
Migma.
Mamiga.
Migma.
Mamiga.
That's a really strange way of saying Mamiga. Migma?
Mamiga. Dang it, you've messed me up now. God damn.
What? It's just a Migmiga. A Migmiga. A Migmiba.
There's only
poor-
one G.
There's only one G and there's two M's.
It's only a
multiple
Mamiga.
M's.
A Mamiga.
Mamiga.
No, it's a Mamiga.
Mamiga.
Mamigan.
No.
Anyways,
Yes.
No.
We want pronunciation.
Ugh. Ugh.
And I am always right.
No, you're not always right. I'm
Any-
always right. That's my thing.
anyways,
Well,
final boss.
Well, if you were always right, it wouldn't take a second to think about it.
Excuse me, princess.
You guys want to see the final boss?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Even though you hate the game, you can at least be nice for at least 10 minutes.
He
It'll
doesn't
take
last
30
very
seconds
long.
for him to beat the final boss.
Was it?
For at least 30 seconds then.
Yeah, he will last a long time, I can say. I mean, obviously I'm not doing very much damage to him.
And you have rocket launchers.
They're piddly rocket launchers. They don't really do very much damage, as you can see. It's not like I am merging into him in order to destroy him very quickly or anything. It's not like he just died.
You know, we are the masters of subtlety.
What do you say?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I do have a few other ships to fight here because normally you wouldn't be able to kill him by this point in a normal run. And it would drop out these ships and such during intervals. Also, it gives you a lightning later on, which is really cool when you're playing a normal run, but when you're playing a cheating run, you just take it and just never use it.
Steamroll.
And that's the cheating run. How'd you like it?
It was cheaty.
Exactly.
Yay! That was
Is there
so
anything-
riveting. There were such high stakes. Oh wait a minute, there weren't.
Yeah, there were high stakes though.
I can
How'd you
feel the
not see
drama.
them? How'd you? Hey, Adam, how do you make high stakes?
How?
If
You
you eat
throw
a
a
cow,
cow in the sky.
no, you give cows weed. That's how you make high stakes.
That works too. Anyways,
Or
that's
LSD.
pretty much the end of the game, guys.
All right.
There's just
I guess
one
we'll
last
just-
thing I need to show you.
Oh no.
After you win the game, you get to input your score. And this is the best
Oh.
part. As you can see, getting quite a few points here.
But no, you don't have any points. You kidding? You have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah, I forgot I was actually the second player for the entire time. Who is controlling the first player again? I don't know.
It's all your fault.
Oh well. By the way, if you haven't watched the, if Adam and Gungeon, if you haven't watched the first video, you know that you wouldn't know that the ship actually disappears in that one a lot. But anyways,
That was rather
here's my
rude.
name.
What the balloons?
That's
What
all the
in the
balloons from
dickens?
the game. Remember how you break the boxes and the balloons float away? Well, there they all are.
I cheat.
I
There.
cheated?
That's my name.
Hello,
And I got
cheated.
the high score. Good job,
So,
mate.
guys, you
Alright.
heard it. You heard it here now. Structure is now going to be known as I cheated.
Yes. And that's the
Now-
end of the video, I suppose.
All right. I guess we'll see you all next time.
In Gradius
Bye-bye.
Gaiden. Bye.
Bye.